Hello, what is up, ladies and gentlemen? It is your Maker 2199 bringing you guys another commentary. So the intro on this one is, I don't know if this is the final match or one before the final match. This is me playing after like a little bit over a week of inactivity. And I don't know why that guy decided to do that crap, but I wasn't gonna have none of it this time. I'm just glad that worked, because you guys know how far these people can actually chainsaw you, and it's really ridiculous. It's really stupid. But to continue, this match, I had played with the exact same people on a previous match, right before this one. The exact same team. And for whatever reason, I was lagging like crazy. I couldn't really do much due to lag, and for whatever stupid reason, this match I didn't have really that much lag or anything like that. So I was able to play pretty good on it. Right there, I'm just a little bit rusty, because when you're playing with lag, you try to adjust to it, and then when lag goes away, it's just awkward, because you kind of got a little bit used to playing with the lag. Or at least that's how it goes for me. And right there you can see that there's still a little bit of lag, but nothing too major. I shot the guy before and he didn't explode till later on. And that just proves the lag aspect that was still there. So one thing that you're gonna see is that these people, the other match I lost it, and the main reason was one of my teammates dropped out. And these people, you're gonna see them, they're gonna do the casual or the classic maneuver. Whenever a team or a group of people can't handle you, they always go to lancers, and that's what they're doing right there. They're trying to lancer us down from far, and it's really stupid, it's really retarded, and I really do hate that. And some of these people won't even get the balls to come in and Nasher battle you anymore, because they know that their Nasher game is weak compared to yours. So they just keep that shit away, and they lancer from a distance, and it becomes ridiculous. And thankfully they didn't do that on this match that often. And I believe that the guy that was lancering the most is going to rage quit, because he couldn't do shit. So we made sure that he couldn't do anything, pretty much. So right here I was just saving one of my teammates. I knew that more than likely he was gonna get taken out. Right there you guys can see a little bit of lag. I was actually saved by it, which is a little bit unfortunate for the other player, but there was a little bit of lag. And some of my teammates here are pretty darn good. I think you guys are going to be quite impressed with the score, because when I played it, I didn't think I did really well. I thought I did really mediocre, and I was really impressed with my final score, so hopefully you guys will be too. But what I want to talk about though is the rank. So right away, the rank that I got was gold tier 2, right in the middle. And I've always said this for a lot of times, and for a lot of my videos, that I consider myself to be a very, very average Gears of War player at best. I don't think that I'm one of the best players, but I think I'm pretty good. I think I know how to do stuff pretty well. I usually don't try to do too much, because when you try to do too much, and what I mean, you guys are not going to see me wall bouncing, rolling, and stuff like that too frequently, because when I do, I usually get confused and there's nothing that I can do. So right there I just completely missed this guy. I'm sure I shot him when he rolled, but oh well. I just got shat on basically. But it's alright, and I'll come back strong, and we'll see what happens here. But as I was saying, it was really cool just to see how I was able to come in here, get a victory. Look at them. That's exactly what I'm talking about. Look at all their lancers. What a bunch of faggots, all of these people that play like that, you're a bunch of faggots. You really are. And it really makes me have to go and then either start throwing smokes, and also people that throw smokes every time before they come into a battle. Another big style major faggot as well. And it forces me to play the same, level of faggotry that all of these other people play. And I really don't like playing like this. But what can I do? If I can, come in and do what I have to do, I'm gonna have to resort to other methods of playing, which are smarter and are gonna give me that W. So I do use the Lancer every once in a while. You guys know that I don't use it very much. And right here you see that again. We're here, we're trapped, and all they're doing is just spread out in their little Lancers. So right here I have to throw a freaking smoke, and I had no clue that guy was actually there, or I wouldn't have rushed in like that. So just keep that in mind. But that was the really frustrating part about this gameplay. Although they're not gonna do it as much as they did on the other match, and the reason that they started doing that crap is just they already knew that Nashor to Nashor they couldn't do shit against us. And that's just the plain old truth. So they had to rely on their little Lancers to help their asses, which is what every mediocre player does whenever they suck at something. Instead of working at it and getting bettering their skills and all of that good stuff, nope, they decide to go and use whatever thing is gonna still keep them as shit as they were before. So it's just stupid. But alright, enough of that. So that's what the other game was like. It was just a bunch of Lancers from these guys, and we almost beat them too, but one of my teammates dropped out, and he was a big factor in the game. He was doing quite the amount of work. He must have been super frustrated, and that's just lag right there. I'm sure I wall bounced and shot just like he did, but my character was a little bit slow in moving. But on my screen, I'm pretty sure I should have gotten the exact same maneuver that he did because I pushed the buttons but nothing happened. And that's usually what happens when you play with lag. And yes, I did have, and I don't know why this guy is humping that other person, but oh well. And yes, I did have the lag logo on some of these games that I recorded, but they weren't that great. They were good for me, but they weren't that great because at the end they weren't victories, they were losses. And it was only because I kept on lagging so much. Like, I lagged the entire game. It was so ridiculous how much lag I had on that I was even going freaking... I was getting like sick of just watching so much lag. Right there, I have no clue what that guy was doing, just camping it like everybody does on Gears of War, and just wait to like come out of surprise or whatever, or wait for somebody to throw a smoke and then pop out. No clue what he was doing, but alright. And right here I'm just playing a dangerous game. But I was saved by a teammate, and then my shot would save the other guy. So anyways, that's not what I wanted to talk about. I don't even know why I'm commentating on this so much. So I got tier 2, gold tier 2 right at the middle when I placed, which was just basically verifies that I am an average player, like I've said so many times before. So that that basically confirms it, and my placement matches, except for the last 2, were extremely laggy, and for most of them I only got about, what was it, like 2 kills, 20 kills, I mean 28 or something like that was my average, not my average, the score that I kept on getting game after game. So 28 might be a lot for some of you guys, but it's crap for me. This game is a little bit more on my pace. This is usually what I drop. I'm always on the really high 30s or even high 50s, somewhere around that range. That's what my scores are. Something on the 20s is really low for me, so that's why I didn't record those games. That's why I deleted them. I recorded them, but I didn't keep them, I should say. And this one was pretty darn good, so that's why I kept this one. So I've been having trouble getting some gameplays, and I want to get better gameplays like this one for you guys, because it's a lot more entertaining in my opinion. Even if I have to resort to only posting once every 2 games, or maybe not post every day, but I want to get better games because I think it's going to help out my channel. That's what I'm thinking right now. And I also want to be able to do, hopefully that will allow me to work a little bit more on my commentaries and be able to bring better commentaries, because I've been doing this for a while and some of my commentaries are quite raw, they're quite fast, because having to upload every day is not as easy as it seems. It's really hard, and having a topic and something that is refined and you can just come in, talk about it quite well, it's not as easy as it seems. So right here I'm just going to pull one of these out. And right there, no clue how the fuck did that guy get there. Like, really, how did he get there? Wasn't he lancering me down? How did he go beyond and all of that? I don't know, fucking Houdini. or maybe it was the lag and I didn't see him. Who knows? But I'm not even gonna question it. I die in so many stupid ways is retarded. I think I have the most retarded deaths ever. And a lot of these matches, the lag was so bad that I had some people that I shot 3 or 4 times, over 94 damage, 99 damage, and they never went down. And I was like, are these motherfuckers hacking or what the fuck is going on? So I had no clue, and this is one of those guys. This guy, I'm pretty sure on this game, or maybe it was the previous one that I played, I shot him so many times, like 3 or 4 times. He had 90 something damage. He didn't go down, and he just fucking one-shots me down from a mile away. It was retarded. So hopefully it's on this gameplay. That way it doesn't seem like I'm just complaining for no reason. But we'll see. We'll see what happens here. Or unless it already happened. I don't think so. But we'll see. We'll continue to see. And one of their teammates was so pissed off that he actually rage quitted. He couldn't handle the ass beating that he was getting on this game, which was the same on the other one till they started answering. And my biggest help, one of my teammates that was helping me out the most, he went out. So just in case you guys were wondering, because I don't know really how the rank system works, how did I get gold tier 2, which I found that it's pretty high compared to a lot of other players that have been playing the game. And just straight after the first 5 placement matches, I haven't moved on. I've only played 1 more match, so I played a total of 6 matches as of yet. So how did I play so highly right away? Well, I was the guy, although I'm saying that on 3 matches I only had like 28 kills, I was the only one that was able to do that. Everybody else that I played with absolutely had like 10 kills or 5 kills. The other teams were destroying us, and nobody, not even the other team that was destroying us, even got close to reaching 28 kills, which is quite marvelous to me, because like I said, 28 is very few kills on a King of the Hill match, especially for me. That's really, really low, so I had no clue how that happened. But I was the King Slayer on basically every match that I played. And I played another one where I almost hit a 60 bomb, I think. So that's how I played this one, which is really good. A 50 bomb, and I think I had another 40 or 60 bombs somewhere in there on those 5 placement matches. And I was the King Slayer by a ton. And when I say a ton, I mean a ton. Nobody even came close to my score, so I don't know why it was so out of whack. And some of these people that I was playing with were already pretty high ranked compared to what I was before. They were a lot higher ranked than what I was. So I was pretty happy, because for the first time my rank changed. And you guys, I think it's a better, more accurate representation of the level that I am in, and that I play in, because I've said many times, and I'm just getting repetitive here about the about me being an average player. So just keep that in mind. So that's how I did it. And how do you move up in rank and stuff like that? It's really unclear to me. I've heard some people talk about it, say that you have to beat diamond players or players that are ranked higher than you consistently, not necessarily like beat them on battles, because I've played against diamond players and absolutely destroyed them. And I played against the lowest players, which I don't know if it was silver or whatever, the lowest ranked, and got absolutely destroyed by them. So I don't really know how it works, so I'm not even gonna try to say it. But I've just heard that you have to come in, you have to beat these people, but on match, not necessarily on gunfights. And if you're able to do that effectively, and look at this guy, like, look at his range, like, what the fuck? Did I not shoot him a few times? I don't know if this is the part that I was talking about, or this is another part, but I shot him a few times. I'm pretty sure I should have downed him. We should have gone down at the same time at least, but nope, that guy was still up. So no clue what was actually going on right there, but oh well. Let's move on. So I don't really know how the ranks work, and I don't even want to try to say it. It seems confusing to me, and I don't really care too much, because to me, like I've said before, the rank doesn't matter. I was ranked silver, and like I've mentioned, I've destroyed so many people that were ranked diamond, and most of the diamond players that I play with, they were those little faggots that never battle anyone. They're scared of they're afraid of their life, and they just Lancer from a distance. You try to chase them down, they run away. Every once in a while they pull out their Nashor, and it's the most stupid Nashor in the world. It kills you like a boom shot from 10 miles away. So that's basically what I've seen some of these other players that were Diamond play like. So I'm not gonna play like that ever. I don't plan to play like that. Maybe for video purposes or something, discussing strategies in the future, I might try it. But I don't plan to play like that ever as of now. So maybe I'll never be ranked Diamond or whatever. So I have no clue. I have no clue how to do it, how to get there. And this guy again is behind me. That's the guy that I had so much trouble just trying to figure out where he was at. And right there, I'm pretty sure I shot her, but I was reloading. I pushed the button, but I was reloading, and I realized right now that that was my mistake right there, because I was like, bullshit, like what happened there? But I was still reloading. I was stuck. I was stuck in the animation. My mic just freaking disconnected for no reason. So there's a little blank spot right there, I guess. So to continue, I was just happy. Redemption. Redemption's a bitch, and I was so happy when I got this, and these guys didn't even dare to come back and play again another match. So as the commentary is coming to an end here, I want to change and talk about a different topic, and that is, I want to talk about, I'm a fan that likes boxing. I love the sport of boxing. I always wanted to try it out, and my parents never allowed me. I played a lot of other sports, which was retarded, because I played football, American football, yes, and I was a lineman because I wanted to play wide receiver. I'm really good at catching the ball. I can run really fast. I'm pretty fast, and all of that, and I'm pretty tall. And the coaches told me that nope, that I was too tall and I was too big to play receiver, and they needed help on the line. So I was a freaking lineman, and I just hated it. And it's really difficult being a lineman, but I guess so that's what I played when I played football. And if you guys played football, you guys know how hard you hit each other and all of that. So I have no clue why they wouldn't let me try out boxing, but they never did. And I've always wanted to try it out. I've always been a fan, and right now there's gonna be a really big fight for Mexican fans, Mexican people, and I've been really excited. The Canelo and Chavez fight, maybe I'll talk about it on another video before it happens, hopefully. And I'm just gonna say right now, I've been rooting for Chavez since years ago when it was announced that it was a possibility, and my opinion hasn't changed. I'm still gonna root for Chavez. I'm not gonna root for Canelo, although I think he has the advantage. He's the better fighter, he's the better technical fighter and all of that, but I think he's gonna underestimate the advantage of weight and how stronger or how much the bigger man is gonna create problems. Who knows? Maybe he is that skilled, and he needs to prove us wrong that he's that skilled, and he's able to come in and fight at a really high level and take the cake. So yeah, I don't even know, but I'm gonna go for Chavez. I don't know if you guys are gonna watch the fight, if you're fans or not. And if you are, just leave a comment on who you guys think is gonna win. I'm interested to see what you guys think, because from my family, I'm like the only one that thinks that Chavez is gonna win, or the only guy that's rooting for him. And it's just because I was a fan since before, and yeah, I know it comes from his dad and stuff like that, and I know that's something that he doesn't quite like, because he's always compared to his dad. Right there, look at that guy. He took a boom shot through the face. It went through him, and it landed on the back, and it didn't kill him, so I had to finish him with a beautiful headshot. And right here, I'm gonna get destroyed. That was pretty funny. I actually couldn't stop laughing when that happened, because I'm pretty sure I shot him. That I was actually shooting too far out right, and I didn't control that shit well enough, I guess. So yeah, you pay for your mistakes. I should have fucking wall bounced or something, and I didn't. So you pay for your stubbornness. And right here, look at this bitch. and yeah, they downed me. And I don't know if it was if that Lancer was mine or if it was theirs. I have no clue, but it appeared like it was theirs, I thought. And right there, maybe it was mine, but I thought one of those shots actually was the one that downed me and then they got me. But maybe not. Maybe my eyes are going cross-eyed or something. But yeah, I'm hoping. I think it's gonna be a good fight. You know, it's two Mexican fighters. There's not gonna be anyone that's gonna run. You know, it's gonna be a war. The styles of these two guys, they're gonna go into battle. So that's what I'm hoping for, and I really think it's gonna be a great fight. Hopefully, um, Chavez does win, and if I had more money, because I would gamble on it, but unfortunately I can't, or I would for sure gamble on that fight, and just hoping that this guy wins. Because if you gamble, the odds were so much in the, if since he's such an underdog, if he wins, the pot is gonna be so big it's ridiculous. And right here is just funny. They're gonna try to set up like before, and we're just gonna have none of it. One down, two down, and that is it. That is game, ladies and gentlemen. So hopefully you guys did enjoy this one. I'll see you guys on the next one. Hopefully I have a better topic, and I'm really curious to see what you guys think on the fight. I'll make a video like this shortly, hopefully before the fight, and if you guys didn't watch till the end, you'll see, and maybe I'll drop a tip that I've learned right now or that I've been using a lot more on one of those videos for those of you that watch till the end. Thank you. I'll see you guys later. Bye.